Okay guys, welcome to a video. As you can tell, this definitely is not high pixel. It died. It's whatever, it's fine. We're playing on this fake server for the time being because I have no other video ideas whatsoever, and I'm leaving for camp, so I have no other videos recorded. So we're here. I'm gonna be talking about work stories. I just started working this summer. I'm a camp counselor. That's the first story. So basically, I was only supposed to work 2 shifts this week. I was supposed to only work Monday from 8:45 to about 12, which I did do. It was fun. It was my first day, and I was like super energetic, super ready to go. And then that energy just kind of faded throughout the week. But then I also worked Wednesday in the afternoon shift, which was a little bit later in the day. Today it was about from 12 to, I don't know, 3:15, I believe it was. So that doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is I was exhausted, a tired little 15-year-old kid, and I was with the oldest camp. So honestly, I love the job so far. It's so much fun, but it is exhausting. I have so much more respect for every camp counselor that I've ever had. I start off the day, I was like, okay, my director, he's super chill. He's the best. He's like anyway, so he's like, all right, you gotta run some games or whatever. I was like, okay, cool, I can do that. Sounds simple enough. I'll run some games. So we go, the first day comes, and I'm like, introduce myself. I'm like, hi, I'm Zach. I can't make that jump. Yeah, I introduce myself to the kids. I'm like, hi, I'm Zach. I'm your camp counselor. We're gonna have some fun this week doing camp things. And they're like, okay, weirdo. Like, they're exhausted, I'm exhausted. It's a mutual relationship. It's expected. It's 9 in the morning. It's like very early into summer. We're, right? We start the game and they're like, we don't want to play this. I'm like, well, suck it up. We're playing this. Okay, I'm too tired to run any other game. I didn't tell them that, obviously. I didn't tell them that, obviously, because that would just be disingenuous, and I'm having a good positive attitude, even though I'm half asleep. Anyway, so if you know me in real life, or if you've seen some of my other videos or whatever, you would know that I'm not the tallest kid in the world. I'm gonna be a sophomore in high school. Yeah, I'm gonna be a sophomore. These kids are like, oh, how old are you? I'm like 15. They're like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. And they're like, but I'm taller than you. So I look at them and I stare down at them, and I'm like, you're not. Because they're not. This guy's actually knows what he's doing. Never mind, he's bad. So I look at them. I look literally peer down at them. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm taller than you. I'm like, glasses exist. There are solutions to fix your blindness. I didn't obviously see it. They're like incoming 5th graders, incoming 6th graders. So of course they have a little bit of attitude. That's kind of implied going into this. That they're going to be bossy and think they're the coolest human beings on planet Earth. This guy's definitely going to beat me up. Never mind. Yes, I'm good at video games. Anyway, so it's kind of expected when you're at that age. You're just going to think you're like literally the coolest human being of all time. I hate to break it to you. Oh, I died. Hate to break it to you, but you're not. You're not. I'm sorry. No one looks back on themselves when they're in like 6th and 7th grade and they think, oh, I was alright. Yeah, I was alright. Yeah. No one thinks like that. Okay, let's just be honest with ourselves. Alright. These kids are calling me short. Their opinion doesn't matter to me. Oh, I am the champion. Anyway, so I genuinely don't care what they're saying. If they're saying like, oh, he's short, like I just don't care, They're like 11 and 12 years old. I'm not gonna let their opinion affect like how I'm gonna live my life. That it kind of happens every day, and what surprised me the most is that kids have the audacity to say that. You just come up to me and it's like, I'm taller than you, just out of the blue, no like prior anything, and they're just like, you know what, you're short. I'm like, Sherlock Holmes, another case solved. Congratulations. Here's your medal of no one cares. I was only supposed to work 2 times this week for a total of 6.5 hours, and I ended up working a total of, 19 hours. So a minor difference, slightly stressing, and I'm like, okay, we're on the okay, we're on the creek, we're just chilling, and we're making these, like, oh shoot, this guy's breaking, ah! Don't break my bed, sir, that's uncool of you. So basically what happened is, we're like making these crafts, it's super cool, making crafts, making like this boat thing. It's just a boat, it's literally just a boat, and we're making a boat to like race on the water. Spoiler, it didn't turn out well. It's fine. So we do that, and the kids want to like, oh, we want to go in the water and take like a creek walk. So like in the creek. So these kids brought like water shoes and like they were prepared, and I'm just like, do you need me to come? And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, cool. I'm wearing my Vans, my gray non-waterproof Vans. That's fine. Update, they're extremely dirty, and basically for the rest of the day my feet were like, well, not my feet, my shoes were like covered in like muck and stuff. It was kind of nasty, but it's all part of the creek walk experience. Not that one of the counselors from the next shift, he shows up, he's like, hey, I'm like, what's up? How's it going? I'm here for the rest of the day. Woo! So I have my phone on me. I have a iPhone 7, and if you're keeping up with Apple, iPhone 7s are not waterproof. So you put 2 and 2 together, water and iPhone 7, and you would get to, I'm in the water with my iPhone 7 in my pocket, where the water gets decently deep, and it can reach up to my pocket. So there comes to some areas where I have to take out my phone, and hold it, but at the same time I also need my hand to grab things, like, so I can hold on and not fall. I almost slipped like 4 times because of rocks, and you know, I'm not gonna re-explain a rock. I'm the champion! And then my director, he calls me and he's like, hey, where are you? Do you have kids? It's like, yeah, I have them. He's like, yeah, how many do you have? It's like, yeah, 14. Just me. It was just me. Literally just me. He's like, yeah, the 2 of us, there's 2 one other counselor. We have 4. So I'm like watching, I'm on the phone with my director, and I'm like, I'm watching 14 kids, and he's watching 4 between 2 people. I'm like yelling at these kids. I'm like, hey, get off the rocks, you're gonna slip. I'm not going in there. It's fine, it's whatever, it's you know. Anyway, if you guys want me to make a part 2 as the summer like increases, I get more shifts and more stories and stuff, let me know. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Bye. If you want to see a part 2, let me know. Bye.